Right now, it's never been easier to make your first $10,000 a month online. And honestly, that's not an exaggeration, because for basically all of human history, if you wanted to make real money, you needed one of two things: money to start with, or some gatekeeper letting you in. For the first time ever, there's a way to make money that needs neither. No inventory, no store, no ad budget, no big audience. You don't even have to show your face. All you need is the phone in your pocket and the willingness to learn one simple skill. It's called TikTok Shop. And here's what's wild. TikTok is literally paying regular people to make it work because they need creators selling products on the platform. This is the closest thing we've seen to drop shipping back in 2017 or buying Bitcoin in 2009. A wide open window, and the people who move on it now are the ones who will look back in 2 years and go, yeah, that's when everything changed for me. So in the next few minutes, I'm gonna break down exactly how this works in the step-by-step path people are using to build their first real income from it. No fluff, let's get into it. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Alex. I actually own one of the largest TikTok shop agencies in the world. Our creators have generated over $500 million in sales on the platform. So let's just get into the business model, because it's actually really simple. You're an affiliate. Think of a car salesman. He doesn't own Ford. He doesn't own Chevy. He just sells their cars and gets paid. That's you. You don't make a product. You don't ship anything. You never touch inventory. You make a short video about a product that's already on TikTok Shop, and you drop that little orange link, and every time someone buys from that video, your sales get tracked and you get a commission straight to your phone. That's the whole thing. Now let's talk about $10,000 months, because once you actually see the math, it stops feeling impossible. On a 10% commission, you'd need to generate around $100,000 in sales to take home $10,000. And honestly, 10% is already a solid commission, but the thing is, there are products out there paying way more than that. 15, 20, even 25%. When you find one of those, the math gets a whole lot easier. Now you only need around $50,000 in sales for that 10 grand. And this is actually one of the first ways an agency like MediaLabs gives you a head start. Because when you're partnered with us, you get access to higher commission rates than you'd get on your own. And here's the kicker. At scale, a single viral video can do those kinds of numbers. I know what you might be saying, oh, Alex, but the math, oh, but this and that. But let me show you a real person. This guy's named Ben, and he is 21 years old. He didn't go to a college, working a totally normal job, making $200-300 a month, messing around with TikTok Shop. Then he locked in and he did $47,000 just last month, selling fans from his bedroom. And we have Lauren, who made $400,000 in profit just last year, posting only 100 videos. The regular people with a phone who picked the right product and kept hitting post. That's the whole thing. A majority of people overcomplicate this. There are only two things that matter: picking the right product and making the right content. First, the account. To start a TikTok Shop affiliate account, you need 5,000 followers. Now, the most common excuse I hear from people is, but Alex, I don't have any followers. Let me explain why that's not a real reason to hold you back. You've got two options. Option one, you grow the account, and it's honestly easier than people think. You post simple, bingeable content every single day, film your dog with some text on the screen. People literally eat that up. Or run a little challenge that makes people come back tomorrow to see what happens next. Do that consistently, and you can hit 5,000 in a couple of weeks. Option two, you can just buy an established account for a few $100, though I personally always recommend growing it organically. Second, the product. There's two rules here. The first really important thing is finding a product with a high commission, 15 to 25%. And the second one, this is a big one, it has to solve a problem. Not only a cool pair of shoes, not some toy, something that actually helps people sleep better. It gets rid of their back pain, whitens their teeth, grows their hair, or just makes them feel better about themselves. That's what makes a winning product. So how do you actually find them? Open up TikTok, start scrolling, and every time you see a shop video, like it and save it. Do that for about 20 minutes, and the algorithm starts feeding you products that are already selling. Pick one of those. Third, the content when you're starting from zero. The fastest path to find videos already going viral with your product and make them better. Say someone's crushing it with a sleep gummy, but it's just them, alone in the video. You film it with your partner. Someone's pushing teeth whitening with no before and after. You show the before and after. You take what's already proven and you make it better. And one thing that is really important when you're starting out, keep all of your content top of funnel. Don't overcomplicate it with sales pitches and links to other stuff yet. Right now, your only job is to learn the skill and rack up those and get your first sales. That's how you get to your first $10,000 month. Simple, repeatable, top of funnel content posted consistently. You want a cheat sheet for the kind of videos that actually go viral on TikTok Shop? There are 5 formats that work over and over. First, problem and solution. For example, you've got back pain, watch this, and you show how the product fixes it. Second, before and after. You show yourself struggling with something, and then you show the result after the product. Third, product demo. You show something satisfying in the first 3 seconds, like a knife slicing clean through something, just letting the product show off. Fourth, skits. Fun little videos with your friends or your partner when you're showing a real-life use case for the product in an entertaining way. And fifth, storytelling. Just you, talking to the camera, get ready with me style, weaving the product in naturally. Master those 5 and you'll never run out of content. Now, you might be sitting here thinking, I don't have time for this. Let's be real for a second. We're talking a few hours a day to film videos. And most of that you can do from your couch. I know stay-at-home moms doing this, dads working full-time jobs, college kids filming between classes. Here's the thing, every day you've already got a choice. You're either the consumer or you're the producer. You can sit there scrolling and buying the products, or you can be the one making the videos and selling them. One side spends money, the other side makes it. And the other thing people tell themselves is, this won't work for me, I'm too shy, I don't want to be on camera. Look, the people who win at this aren't the prettiest or the smartest or even the most outgoing. They're the ones who keep hitting post, who actually develop the skill of making content and keep improving. In fact, one of the biggest creators in MediaLabs has never once shown his face, and he's done over $1 million in sales. So that's really just the cherry on top. There's no reason not to start, and here's what people often forget. Even when you're just getting started, grinding to build a little momentum, you're not wasting your time. You're learning marketing. You're learning how to sell on camera. That's a skill that pays you for the rest of your life. So that's the method. To put it simply, you grab your phone, you build your following, you find the product, you make better content than what's already working, and you post every single day. That's the path. And it genuinely works. But I'm gonna be straight up with you because I've lived both sides of this. A few years ago, I was a college dropout working $14 an hour, filming content in a hospital bathroom on my breaks. I know exactly what it feels like to be stuck, watching people your own age pull ahead while you feel like you're going nowhere. And the thing that actually changed everything for me wasn't more information, it was getting around the right people in the right system. Because here's the truth, knowing the method and actually executing it are 2 completely different things. And you know what most people get stuck doing? It's the very first thing. It's just picking the product. You don't need to overthink it. You don't need to freeze up. And the last thing you should ever do is quit before ever posting a single video. That's the exact gap we built to MediaLabs to close. And it's not a course, we're an agency. Here's what that actually looks like. Done for you brand deals. You don't have to do your cold outreach and get rejected by brands. We've got around 150 brands actively looking for creators they want to pay. And we just connect you. So you can literally get paid to make the content before you ever generate your first sale. Doubled commission, the exact same sale that pays you $4 on your own, pays you $8 through us. You can double your income just by being on our links. Earn before you even start selling. You don't have to wait until you hit 5,000 followers to make more money. While you're building, you can land UGC deals and get paid for content before you ever make your first TikTok Shop sale. Plus, you get free product samples, a room full of coaches who are actively winning right now, daily calls, and a community of thousands of creators. We don't just teach TikTok Shop, we are TikTok Shop. So here's where we're at. The window is wide open right now, but it's closing a little more every single day. TikTok keeps raising that follower bar, more creators flood in every week, and the people getting in early are the ones who are gonna own this. But it's still early. But still early has an expiration date. So the real question is simple. 2 years from now, are you gonna be the person still scrolling, watching other people get paid on your For You page, or the person who looks back and says, that's when I started? If it's the second one, there's a free breakdown linked below that shows exactly how we plug new creators and double their commissions and hand them their first brand deals, and it's completely free. Go watch it. The only thing left standing between you and the first real win is whether you actually start. So go start, and I'll see you on the other side.